just wanted to get back to Nancy, who sent me a message, basically a question regarding how to express anger or disappointment to someone that has brought those emotions to you, be it a family member, a coworker, let's say your partner. So, one thing that I suggest to do when you're thinking of addressing anger or disappointment with someone that has caused those emotions or those feelings towards you is to start with yourself. To start the conversation with how whatever action or whatever words that person did against you that brought those feelings forward, how do they make you feel? How do they make you feel? That way, if you start with letting people know how you feel, it gives space to the other person not to have to defend themselves, because you want to make the environment or at least the conversation where you're going to have the conversation a place that is safe, so that other person doesn't feel like that they have to come out and defend themselves, and not really hear you out. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to be expressing how that person is disappointing you or is making you upset or angry, you want to make sure that they hear you and that they listen how they are making you disappointed or upset, and what they need to do next to not do that again, to not cause any more anger or disappointment to you. So start with yourself. Start by sharing with that person, hey, I feel really disappointed. I feel really undervalued when you don't show up to the meetings that we put together, that we set up to meet together. It makes me feel that what I have to say, or that our time is not important, that our time together is not important. I don't know if you get that feeling from sometimes when somebody doesn't show up into some meetings that you set up. But that's basically how I'm feeling. That's like maybe one example of how to address it. Again, start with you. Start with just stating how you feel and why things are important to you and why that feeling is important. Try to refrain from starting the conversation with an accusation. And that always starts with, you never, you always late, you never make it to the meeting. If you start that way, that person is gonna just want to defend themselves and are not gonna be ready to hear you out. So start with yourself first. Start with your feelings and why these things matter to you. And I guarantee you that that person will want to hear what you want to say, and you'll be very surprised. They probably are going to say how sorry they are that they made you feel that way, because they probably had no idea. I hope this was helpful for you, Nancy. See you next time. Ladies and also gentlemen, if you have any questions for me that you think that I can get to you or I can help you, you can always email me at jersey@jerseygarcia.com, or shoot me a Facebook message at Mama Harmony in Facebook. You'll find me there. Send your questions. I love answering them and I love interacting with you. Take care. Till next time. Bye bye.